Yeah, there's a chance that we get to the end of this and I've done this all completely wrong, but I think I understand. Hey guys, welcome back to Friday on the Sipcast. You know what time it is, Movie Minutes. It's the show where every week Jack and I talk about the movies we've watched, give you a little bit of our opinion, hopefully opening up a fruitful discussion on whatever platform you're watching on. Jack, what do you see this week?
Yeah, let me just start off by saying it's the freaking weekend. We're about to have some fun.
Let's do it.
So this week I watched Jojo Rabbit for I think the 7th time. Jojo Rabbit, Taika Waititi. I think we've probably talked about him before on the podcast.
I think so.
Great visionary. We didn't talk about him during Star Wars week. Actually, we did because he was IG 11.
And now it's announced he's going to do some new Star Wars stuff, so
Yeah.
that's really exciting.
I think they're going to go in sort of a new direction, kind of Thor Ragnarok. Like he'll probably make a lot of new characters and kind of go off from the Skywalker, Jedi, Sith kind of thing. Which I don't know how interesting that'll be. Like,
We'll see.
Not seeing Jedis anymore, I think that might ruin Star Wars.
Honestly, yeah, it's going to be... Well, I mean, Mandalorian's good.
Yeah, but I think Mandalorian's good also because, like, Baby Yoda and, like, there's some kind of
Yeah,
Jedi
there's the
presence.
Force.
And then
Yeah, that's true.
Moff
This
Gideon
next season,
has
yeah,
the
yeah.
Darksaber, and Ahsoka Tano is coming in the next season.
That's true, yeah. And possibly Boba Fett.
Possibly
We've heard
Boba Fett.
rumors.
I
Guys,
I
that
saw
is a dream come true.
I saw
So,
that there will be an epic lightsaber battle in the next season.
Let's go.
So
Man, I'm so excited for that. But that's a TV show. We can save that for TV
TV
time
time.
Tuesdays.
all right,
Yeah,
so
Jojo Rabbit is a phenomenal movie. Tell me about it from your 7th watching experience, Jack.
all right, let me tell you this. My first time watching it, I think my first time watching it was with you, Samuel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we went to a theater.
we went
with
to the theater.
You, me, and Josh Hing, right?
Yeah, we went to the theater to go watch it. Great experience. So it's actually kind of interesting because it wasn't in Chattanooga for the longest time. It kind of had a short run, and it's a pretty controversial film. I'm pretty sure. The director Taika Waititi, the one that's going to be taking over the reins of Star Wars, he actually plays Hitler in the movie, and it's also a comedy, so you can kind of understand why people might have been kind of off put by it, maybe offended. But it has a lot of heart. It's very, very weird, but I think the new wave of movies, and the new wave of popular movies is like weird and quirky, and you can see that kind of with Wes Anderson. You can see that with Taika, obviously, and then there's like different studios like Fox Searchlight. They always do that.
Yeah, definitely.
And A24. Some of these more indie studios kind of go with a more quirky kind of view, and the boomers don't get it. The boomers don't get it. My parents aren't boomers by any means, but even they were like, I don't know what I just watched.
Did they like it?
No,
not at all.
I don't
Okay.
think so. They were very, very confused. It is a very strange sense of humor, making fun of a lot of serious topics.
That is true. It is kind of satirical in nature, but
It's very satirical.
I don't know. I just think, yeah, like you said, it has so much heart. There were parts I was crying at, parts I was laughing at. This is definitely one you guys will want to check out.
Samuel, let me tell you that the 7th time watching it through, anytime I saw Scarlett Johansson on screen, I started crying.
That is a lot.
That's not a spoiler alert because I'm not saying anything else, but I cried so much more watching it this time through, and I made sure to look down at my phone the parts that I knew that were gonna get me bad.
Definitely.
Because I didn't want to weep. I didn't want to weep
In front of your parents.
Because oh my goodness, it'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry.
You guys have got to go out and see this one. We're trying to like not spoil it as much, I think, mostly because we just want more people to see it.
It's like the tainted innocence of a 10-year-old boy, um, who's a product of his society, who's ignorant to what his society is doing, which I think that's a good way to say, like, a lot of Germany was ignorant to what was actually happening.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
definitely.
like the average German should be at fault for that because they had no
Yeah.
idea. But it's like a 10-year-old boy. All this terrible stuff is happening around him. He's
hmm
just following what he knows is popular. It's sad, but it also is it. There's silver lining. Um, he finds his way.
Definitely.
Starts making his own decisions,
hmm
which is it's a very big coming of age story because he's only 10. Also, I thought that he gave an amazing performance for somebody who's 10 years old.
Yeah, that is crazy. I'm really excited to see where his acting career goes from here. To start so young and already be such a phenomenal. I thought he did, yeah, a great job. Um,
Yeah, Roman Griffin Davis is his name, and I will say he did start off with a German accent and then it turns into a British accent, but that's no big
that
deal.
is true. That is fair.
Taika doesn't do
Now
a
that you
really good
mention it,
German
yeah.
accent either,
Yeah.
but it's
Um,
funny.
yeah, what a good movie, man. This week, keeping kind of with this theme of award-winning movies or award-nominated movies, I watched The Irishman, um, and I'd watched part of it with you before, Jack, but I was kind of in and out of the room for its 3 hour and 30 minute duration.
Yeah, I hunkered down, man.
That was,
That is like
yeah,
eating.
salute to you.
That's like drinking a Guinness or eating a loaf of bread.
Shout out to Ryan Rhodes for watching it too.
True.
Um, I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. I don't know when I'll watch it again though, because I just don't know if I can commit that much time to it.
It is a
Um,
lot, and it's
yeah,
dense. It's dense too.
it is. Yeah, you can't really look away. Um, it's I really like it because it kind of takes those Godfather themes and it puts them to real historical events. I think that's really cool. So like I think pretty much everything is like it's like history with a little bit of a twist on it because like they aren't entirely sure if like everything in it's historically accurate because the Irishman, Frank, he is like he confessed all this stuff on his deathbed, but like he only confessed to one person and they aren't really sure if he was being honest or not. Um, so yeah, it's a really good film too. If you've got time and you enjoy that kind of gangster movie, it's definitely one to check out. Um, Man, after watching that film, Jack, all I wanted was a pinky ring. Um,
Speaking of not knowing what really happened and not being 100% historically accurate, I think there's a
mhm.
BuzzFeed unsolved for Jimmy Hoffa.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that is kind of a crazy turn at the end where it's like he and Jimmy have been so close. I guess spoiler alert. He and Jimmy have been so close through the entire movie. And honestly, like his relationship with Jimmy in some ways is closer than his with Russell. But then like Russell's in charge and he's gonna listen to him. And he kills Jimmy and I was like, dang, that's just like I don't know, that's just like such a I don't know, I just that's like it's like killing one of your best friends. And he seems like pretty nonchalant about it mostly.
yeah. He just like walks in the room and just hits him in the back of the head,
Paints the house.
paints the
Yeah.
house, paints the
Yeah,
house
that
red. Yeah,
is hmm But yeah, that's just kind of like it's great just seeing kind of the history. I love like I really enjoy seeing just kind of like that culture. And I don't know how accurate it is. It might be a little bit stereotyped, but it's just really cool seeing kind of like that mob style family and like how it really connected to history. Like I didn't realize a lot of the connections it had to like Kennedy's presidency and stuff. Um, but yeah, it's worth a watch if you've got the amount of time taken out. Maybe somehow you could watch it on a little bit faster speed or something.
I feel like it would have been.
But
I
it's a
feel like it
dense
would have made a
one.
good mini series on Netflix. I don't know.
I agree. I think that is a great recommendation, Jack. Because it's already on Netflix. I wish it was it definitely could be episodic in nature.
Like even like 3 hour long episodes or maybe
hmm
like 6 30-minute episodes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I think that could definitely work.
Because you don't even really see Jimmy Hoffa until like a quarter of the way through the movie.
Right. Yeah, that's so true. And like, I forgot how much happened after Hoffa died. Like, I was like, oh, Hoffa died. Like, that's like the end of the movie. And I was like, oh, wait, 45 minutes left. What's going to happen now?
And then that was pretty much just him as an old man. But it has
true.
a really great cast, and I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
much longer these people are going to be alive, but they
True.
gave
Yeah,
one
this
heck
is
of
kind
a
of
performance for their age.
like
Joe Pesci.
man, now I'm blanking. Yeah, Joe Pesci. I was gonna say Joe Pesci kind of came out of retirement for this movie. I think I think this is the first film he's made in probably like 10 years. You'll remember him from Home Alone.
Yeah.
As one of the wet bandits.
I think is his name Merv? No. Merv is the tall guy.
I can't remember his name. But,
I forget his name.
But yeah, see him reprise his role as a bandit in this movie as Russell.
Sort of a bandit.
Of a much more as a classier type of gangster.
And I gotta say, I really loved Ray Romano stepping out of his role of Manny from Ice Age and his sitcom of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Definitely.
Rewriting the script.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And De Niro,
yeah,
obviously.
Definitely.
And
Al
Pacino.
Pacino, of course.
Yeah, and there's probably more that is there any more main characters that I can't think of? I mean, Martin Scorsese, he's the director, which is a pretty big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the actors I know that were like the big headliners of it, I think. But great performances from everybody, honestly. Yeah, worth a watch, maybe in a couple sittings, if you feel like you can carry along and tag along with it, even though you take some breaks.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'd recommend.
My recommendation would be, go get some takeout food, right before, hunker down. 3.5 hours is a long time. I would definitely take maybe a Minecraft break in the middle. Maybe loosen up your brain a little bit with an hour of Minecraft. I'd say 1 hour Irishman, 1 hour Minecraft, another hour of Irishman. Go take an actual walk outside. And then the last hour and a half of Irishman, and then journal about it for 4 or 5 hours. That's my recommendation.
Definitely.
Make sure you put your thing on your review on Letterboxd.
Oh yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Could be though.
Meh. I don't know.
Meh.
And just for the record, we can talk about more of the Oscar movies because me and Samuel watched all of them, right?
That is true. Yeah, we've seen them all. Mm-hmm.
The Best Picture. We didn't watch every movie that was nominated
Not
for
every,
all the Oscars.
Yeah,
we watched all the Best
ones,
Picture
though.
nominees. But yeah, really enjoyable experience. I don't know if I would have really watched these movies had I not had that goal. So really,
but I think we're better for it ultimately.
Yeah, I think so too. More cultured. I can look down on more people now, you know.
Definitely.
All right. We will be back tomorrow with a special YouTube exclusive video that will have some kind of video aspect to it. We've been getting really good feedback. Oof. My voice is cracking so bad today, Samuel.
And I know, you've been getting some feedback on those vocal cords.
I've been awake for more than 5 hours. So I don't even know what's going on. Anyways, we will be back tomorrow, 6 a.m. YouTube exclusive. Make sure you go there. We got 1 subscriber. Samuel, we got another subscriber. 49 more, and then we hit our goal. 100 subscribers in the next 2 years. That's our goal.
Let's do it, guys.
That means one a week. No, less than that. Less than that. We need one every other week.
Every other week, guys. Come on, we can do this.
We need 1 subscriber every other week. Now that I say it like that, though, it seems like it's a hard goal.
Yeah, honestly,
it was a joke. It was like a joking around goal where it's like, 100 subscribers in 2 years. But now it's like,
yeah, honestly,
1 subscriber every other week. That seems difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, we will see you tomorrow with our YouTube exclusive. If you don't log on and check that out, we will see you on Monday with our regularly scheduled programs. We got a pretty good Mount Rushmore coming for you. We don't want to spoil it, but go ahead and check that out. Peace.
See you guys.